microwave is humming, counting down a frozen meal for one. A plastic taste of solitude now that everything is done. You said you'd give me a window, a moment to explain the mess, to justify the hollow space behind this ribcage chest. Instead I got the silken hand, it's moving way too fast, trying to fit 1,000 days into a moment that won't last. It's a short-term lease on a love that's evicting me, a tiny slice of mercy before you set me free. The silence is a heavy weight, the air is getting thin as the countdown to the end of us finally begins. I've only got 15 minutes to make you change your mind, to undo all the damage and the lies I left behind. I'm sprinting through the memories, toward the door. It's a death party that's never gonna come. Just 15 minutes, and then I'm truly numb. 5 minutes in, I'm choking on the sorry's in my keep us sinking so somehow full. 10 minutes after folding up your denim and your pride, while I'm bleeding out emotionally from everything inside. I'm reaching for your jacket, but I only catch the wind, the bitter aftertaste of glass. Can we salvage something from the rubble of the past? But the tiger's digging cool, the running time is up, and I'm draining all the poison from this empty cup. I've only got 15 minutes to make you change your mind, to undo all the damage and the lies I left behind. I'm sprinting through the memories, I'm begging on the floor while you're checking your watch and looking for the door. It's a death row party that's never gonna come. Just 15 minutes, and then I'm truly numb. Zero on the display, darkness in the wall. I guess 15 minutes wasn't long enough at all. I'm standing in the kitchen where the tile is cracked and cold, staring at the coffee pot that's looking gray and old. I I can reach across the table, I can almost touch your sleeve, but I'm suffocating on the ghost of why you had to leave. You're sitting in the living room, just a shadow on the wall, but the distance in your eyes is the hardest thing of all. We're breathing the same air, we're under the same roof, but our silence is the only fucking living proof that the ocean in between us is getting wide and deep, and the promises are secrets that we're never gonna keep. You're only inches away, but you're a world away. I'm screaming in the quiet, but there's nothing left to say. The maps are all useless and the compass is broken in the land of the words that were never truly spoken. I'm anchored to the memory, you're drifting to the gray, so close that I can smell you, but a world away. I check your location and it says you're right here, but the static in the hallway is the only thing I feel. We're strangers in the bedroom, sharing one bed with 1,000 bitter sentences rattling in my head. You look right through me like a pane of clean glass, waiting for the seconds and the minutes to pass. Is there a bridge for the hearts that have drifted this far, a way to find the light from a dying star? I'm reaching for the door now, but I'm scared of the cold, of learning that the hand I'm holding isn't mine to hold. You're only inches away, but you're a world away. I'm screaming in the quiet, but there's nothing left to say. The maps are all useless and the compass is broken in the land of the words that were never truly spoken. I'm anchored to the memory, you're drifting to the gray, so close that I can smell you, but a world away. One house, two different lives, sharpening the edges of the emotional knives. I see you, but I don't know you. A world I'm tracing shadows on the ceiling with a shaking hand, trying to map out boundaries in this hollowed out land. The lamp is broken and the windows are all boarded tight to keep the memory of your smile from leaking through the night. I reach across the bed sheets, but are only a bitter payment for a story already told. The silence is a heavy tide, the air is getting thin. I'm suffocating in the room I'm trapped within. They tricked my phone for a signal, for a reason to believe. But I'm just haunted by the ghost of why you had to leave. Now I'm alone in darkness, counting every day, watching every single forever finally break. The stars have faded out and the moon is turned away, leaving me with nothing but the liquid shades of gray. I'm reaching for a candle, but I can't find the spark. Just drifting helplessly, alone in darkness. I saw your jacket in the closet, like a stain upon the shelf. I'm practicing the loneliness all by myself. I closed my eyes so hard I could almost see your face, haunting every corner of this hollow place. But the static on the radio is the only thing that stays, while I drown inside the static of our better days. Is there a light at the end of this tunnel, or is my heart just a collapsed funnel? I'm shivering and shaking, I'm losing my mind, searching for a reason that I'll never find. Yeah, I'm alone in darkness, counting every day, watching every single forever finally break. The stars have faded out and the moon has turned away, leaving me with nothing but the liquid shades of gray. I'm reaching for a candle, but I can't find the spark. Just drifting helplessly, alone in darkness. Goes the switch, but the light won't come. I'm finally blind, I'm finally numb. Just me in the dark. I'm standing in the grocery aisle, staring at the shelf, trying to remember how to feed myself. I bought the ingredients for that pasta that you love, but the recipe's a ghost I can't get rid of. The table's still set for two, a bitter kind of scenery, and the emptiness is the only thing that's feeding me. My stomach's in and out, my hunger's gonna sleep. I'm starving for a promise that you couldn't keep. Every flavor on my tongue tastes like the day you left. The starvation of the heart, a heavy mess. I've lost my appetite for everything but you. I'm wasting away in a shade of blue. I can't swallow the truth, I can't stomach the end. I'm craving the lover who used to be my friend. The plate is full but my soul is alive. I've lost my appetite for life tonight. There's a bottle of red with the cork halfway out, matching the silence and the lingering doubt. I used to be greedy for the way you smile. Now I haven't tasted joy in a long, long while. The refrigerator purrs like a lonely machine in a kitchen that's forgotten what us used to mean. They say time heals, but it's just burning calories, building up walls out of sad strategies. I'm thin as a shadow, pale as the moon, waiting for a feast that ended too soon. I've lost my appetite for everything but you. I'm wasting away in a shade of blue. I can't swallow the truth, I can't stomach the end. I'm craving the lover who used to be my friend. The plate is full but my soul is alive. I've lost my appetite for life tonight. Coffee for breakfast, water for tea. Nothing nourishes the ghost of me. Just a hollow echo, just a shaking hand in an empty house in a lonely land. I'm not hungry, not anymore. I'm walking the perimeter of the life we used to share, but there's a jagged line of silver cutting through the air. I remember when the gates were wide, the fields were soft and green. Now there's a wall of twisted metal standing in between. I try to reach across the gap to touch your steady hand, but I only found the sharpest edges in this no man's land. The rust is biting deep into the posts we used to plant. I wanna say I love you, but the wire says you can't. It's a cruel kind of boundary, a cold and heavy fence built out of the wreckage of our lost defense. We're living on a barbed border, tearing at the skin, trying to find a way to let the healing finally in. But every time I move closer, with no map and nowhere now. I'm just a trespasser on a lover and a friend. Does it hurt you like it hurts me? Does the iron make you bleed? Or did you build this cage because it's exactly what you need? I'm tangled in the knots of it. I'm caught upon the thorn, wishing for a world before this fence was ever born. Yeah, we're living on a barbed wire, tearing at the skin, trying to find a way to let the healing finally in. But every time I move closer, I just catch on a regret, a tangled mess of memories that I haven't finished yet. It's a sharp-edged separation, a heart under arrest, across this barbed wire border in my chest. Don't lean too hard, the wire's gonna break. There's only so much tension that a heart can take. Just a thin line of silver, just a whole lot of pain on the border. In the rain, I'm standing in the hallway where the shadows used to dance, staring at the ruins of a wasted second chance. I found the blueprints for the house we never built, hidden underneath the heavy blanket of my guilt. Every promise is a fragment, every plan is just a blur. I'm the ghost of the man I thought I was for her. The gravity of almost is pulling on my chest. I'm searching for a reason to lay this ache to rest. We were reaching for the horizon, we were chasing down the sun, but the countdown to the ending had already begun. Now I'm shivering in the debris of these broken dreams. Nothing in this empty house is ever what it seems. It's the jagged edge of midnight, it's the oxidation of the vow. I don't know where we were going, and I hate where we are now. I'm sweeping up the stardust and the shattered hopes and schemes, living in the wreckage of broken dreams. I saw your suitcase in the closet, like a weapon on the shelf. I'm practicing the silence all by myself. The ticket on the counter for the trip we didn't take, it's just another bitter payment on this never-ending ache. The flowers in the window are all turned ended this slow, a place where all the hollow pieces are finally allowed to go. I'm trembling and I'm aching, I'm reaching for the light in the endless winter of this holy night. Now I'm shivering in the debris of these broken dreams. Nothing in this empty house is ever what it seems. It's a jagged edge of midnight, it's oxidation of the vow. I don't know where we were going, and I hate where we are now. I'm sweeping up the stardust and the shattered hopes and schemes, living in the wreckage of broken dreams. Shut the blinds, turn out the lamp. The floor is cold and the air is dim. Just dreams, broken dreams. I saw the warning signs pinned to the shore, but I didn't care about the danger anymore. I left my shoes and my worries in a pile on the dock, ignoring the rhythm of the ticking clock. You were the deep and dark and unforeseen, the coldest blue that I've ever seen. I didn't dip a toe, I didn't test the tide, I just tucked my knees and let go of my pride. I thought the rush would save me from the hollow ground, but the impact is the only thing that I've found. Now I'm falling like a cannonball into the abyss, waiting for a hit that I'm destined to miss. There's no grace in the plunge, no beauty in the fall, just a heavy heart crashing through it all. The water's closing in, the surface is so far. I'm a sinking cannonball wherever you are. I remember the flight, the moment of weightless bliss, before I realized how much air I'd missed. The bubbles are escaping, silver and small, while I settle down into the mud and the gall. You were ocean and I was just a lid, drowning in the words that were never said. They warned me about the pressure at this depth, about the secrets that the current kept. But I wanted the impact, I wanted the sting, I wanted to feel absolutely anything. Yeah, I'm falling like a cannonball into the abyss, waiting for a hit that I'm destined to miss. There's no grace in the plunge, no beauty in the fall, just a heavy heart crashing through it all. The water's closing in, the surface is so far. I'm a sinking cannonball wherever you at the bottom, sand in my lungs. This is how the story of a cannonball comes down, just down. I'm standing at the counter where we used to bet it all, watching every forever take a long and heavy fall. I put my heart upon the velvet, thought I had the winning hand, but I was building castles on a patch of sinking sand. The lights are getting dim now, and the dealer's moving on. I'm left holding a ticket for a girl who's already gone. I've got a pocket full of plastic and a head full of regret, trying to pay the interest on a love I couldn't get. I played every lucky number, I stayed until the end. Now I'm traded in for silence by my lover and my friend. So I'm cashing out the memories, I'm trading in the tears for pennies on the dollar. After all these wasted years, the house always wins, babe. That's the lesson that I've learned, watching every bridge we built as it finally gets burned. I'm walking to the exit, I'm folding up my pride. There's nothing left to wager on this empty, hollow I remember the high of it, the rush of me and you, back when every gamble felt like the honest thing to do. But the debt kept getting higher while the payouts got so small, until I was just a beggar leaning up against the wall. I'm handing back the keys now, I'm clearing out the space, deleting every photo of your beautiful, cruel face. It's a bankrupt kind of feeling, an emotional default, adding tons of sugar to a wound that's full of salt. I'm checking out of us, I'm settling the bill. If the heartbreak doesn't break me, then the lonely surely will. Yeah, I'm cashing out the memories, I'm trading in the tears for pennies on the dollar. After all these wasted years, the house always wins, babe. That's the lesson that I've learned, watching every bridge we built as it finally gets burned. I'm walking to the exit, I'm folding up my pride. There's nothing left to wager on this empty, hollow ride. Turn the open sign to closed, walk away into the rain. I've got nothing left to lose now, but the weight of all this pain. lashing out. I'm finally done. I'm shivering in the kitchen where the fire used to burn, staring at the shadows and the lessons I had to learn. I found your winter coat tucked behind the closet door, but it doesn't hold the warmth of the man I knew before. The thermostat is rising, but the air is bitter thin, freezing every dream that I tried to keep within. The frost is creeping inward, clouding up the glass, watching every summer moment shatter as they pass. I'm reaching for the sunlight, begging for the glow, but I'm trapped inside a winter that won't let us go. Now I'm living in cold memories, blue and bone deep chill, counting all the heartbeats, standing frozen still. Your voice is like an echo, trapped beneath the ice, a haunting recollection of a heavy sacrifice. There's no thawing out the heartache, no mercy for the weak, just cold memories pouring down my cheek. I tasted the snowfall on the day you walked away, a liquid remembrance of the words you wouldn't say. The photos on the mantle are all covered in a glaze, a shattered exhibition of our better days. I'm shaking and I'm aching, shoveling the guilt, watching every castle that we slowly built. Is there a season where the numbness finally ends? A sun warm enough to heal my lovers and my friends. I'm drifting in the Arctic, I'm lost inside the white, searching for a reason to survive this holy night. Now I'm living in cold memories, blue and bone deep chill, counting all the heartbeats, standing frozen still. Your voice is like an echo, trapped beneath the ice, a haunting recollection of a heavy sacrifice. There's no thawing out the heartache, no mercy for the weak, just cold memories pouring down my cheek. Exhale into the dark, see your breath flicker out. There's no warmth left in the whisper or the shadow of the down, just frozen. Cold. I'm sitting in the kitchen where the light is flickering low, watching every shadow, waiting for the show. The sink is dripping rhythm like a leak in vein, matching the cadence of the afternoon rain. I reach across the counter for a hand that isn't there, gasping for the scent of you in the empty air. My ribcage is a prison, my chest is a drum, beating out the warning of the numbness to come. The silence is a flood, the atmosphere is thin as the liquid sorrow starts leaking from within. It's a crying heart, bleeding in the dark, with nothing but the ashes of a shattered spark. Every thump is a tear, every pulse is a plea from the broken engine in the middle of me. I'm drowning silently in a salty sea of a crying heart that won't let me be. I saw your jacket slumped across the bedroom chair like a hollow statue of a prayer. I tried to wash it away, to scrub the memory clean, but you're the only tragedy I've ever seen. The vows are leaking, the structure's gone soft, watching every vow drifting high aloft. Is there an antidote for a soul this wet, a way to pay the debt of regret? I'm trembling and shaking, I'm losing the fight, searching for mercy in the middle of the night. It's a crying heart, bleeding in the dark, with nothing but the ashes of a shattered spark. Every thump is a tear, every pulse is a plea from the broken engine in the middle of me. I'm drowning silently in a salty sea of a crying heart that won't let me be. Look up, drip drop, I'm waiting for the motion to finally stop. Just sighs, and I'm just a crying heart. Just a crying heart. I'm watching the dust motes drift in a shaft of light, while I'm paralyzed by the ghost of a Friday night. The calendar's open to a page we never turned, a hollow lesson that I shouldn't have had to learn. I tried to busy my hands with the dishes and the mail, but my willpower is thin, fragile and frail. The radio's playing a melody you used to hum, and my fingers are aching and numb. It's not a storm, it's not a flood, it's just a heavy tide of all the loneliness I've been trying to hide. On days like these, the silence is too loud. I'm just a shadow lost in a crowd. that smelled vaguely of your scent. And I wondered exactly where all our time went. Was it the distance? Was it the doubt? Or did the fire just slowly burn out? I checked my phone for a text that won't arrive. It's a miracle I'm still acting alive. The clock on the mantle is mocking the pain as I stare at the patterns of yesterday's rain. I'm searching for reasons and searching for why, but I'm trapped in a sunset that won't ever die. On days like these, the silence is too loud. I'm just a shadow lost in a crowd. The air feels thicker and the sun feels cold, like a story of us that's getting too old. I'm counting the heartbeats, begging for ease, but I'm falling apart on days like these. Shut the blinds, let the evening descend. I'm not ready for the morning or the beginning of the end. Just another day like this without you. Without you. I'm walking the perimeter of the life we used to share, but there's a jagged line of silver cutting through the air. I remember when the gates were wide, the fields were soft and green. Now there's a wall of twisted metal standing in between. I try to reach across the gap to touch your steady hand, but I only found the sharpest edges in this no man's land. The rust is biting deep into the posts we used to plant. I wanna say I love you, but the wire says you can't. It's a cruel kind of boundary, a cold and heavy fence built out of the wreckage of our lost defense. We're living on a barbed wire border, tearing at the skin, trying to find a way to let the healing finally in. But every time I move closer, I just catch on a regret, a tangled mess of memories that I haven't finished yet. It's a sharp-edged separation, a heart under arrest, across this barbed wire border in my chest. You're standing on the other side, 100 yards away, looking like a ghost in the humid light of day. I see you moving shadows, I see you tending to the weeds, while I'm over here just bleeding out from all our quiet needs. We used to be a territory with no map and no end. Now I'm just a trespasser just catch on a regret, a tangled mess of memories that I haven't finished yet. It's a sharp-edged separation, a heart under rest, across this barbed wire border in my chest. Don't lean too hard, the wire's gonna break. There's only so much tension that a heart can take. Just a thin line of silver, just a whole lot of pain on the border. In the rain, I'm watching the color drain from the walls of our home, like a garden left frozen in the Arctic long. The conversations are shorter, the laughter is thin, just the sound of the winter leaking slowly in. I reach for your hand, but it feels like glass, waiting for the final seconds to pass. The monitor's beeping is the only beep left, a hollowed out rhythm of emotional theft. We're holding on to the smoke and the haze, gasping for the embers of our better days. It's a slow fade to black, the dying light, with nothing but shadows circling above. The pulse is weakening, the light is getting low. I'm watching the last of our forever finally go. No pardon, no miracle, no saving grace, just the cold exhaustion of a dying love in this place. I saw your ghost in the closet where your coat used to hang, a silent reminder of the songs that we sang. Now the staircase creaks with the weight of the end, as I lose my lover and my oldest friend. We're merely tenants in a collapsed design, suffocating slowly on this broken light. Is the example for the ones who are slipping away, away. You keep the evening from turning to gray. I'm trembling and aching and begging for light in the There's no warmth left in the whisper of the shadow of the doubt. It's gone, dying listening to the refrigerator hum in the dark. The silence is a fire that's lost its spark. I stretch my arm across the king-sized expanse, just hoping for a shadow or a second chance. But the linen's cold and the pillows are flat, and I'm starving for the whisper of where you at. The digital clock is a neon glare, mocking the oxygen in the empty air. I'm counting sheep that look just like you in a lonely landscape of indigo blue. These empty nights are getting long, like a sad radio static in a broken song. The walls are closing in, the ceiling's too high. I'm trapped in a sunset that won't ever die. I'm reaching for forever, but I'm catching the frights, living through these empty nights. I saw your ghost in the hallway by the bathroom light, just a flicker of white in the middle of the night. I called your name to the staircase rail, but the echo was bitter and thin and frail. I'm haunted by the closet where your shoes used to be. Now it's just a hollow judgment staring back at me. Is there a sunlight that reaches this deep? A dream with the hours that I cannot sleep. I'm trembling and aching, I'm losing the fight in the never-ending winter of this holy night. These empty nights are getting long, like a sad radio static in a broken song. The walls are closing in, the ceiling's too high. I'm trapped in a sunset that won't ever die. I'm reaching for forever, but I'm catching the frights, living through these empty nights. Card key on the stand, static on the screen, the saddest four walls that I have ever seen. Just me and the dark. Empty nights, empty nights. checked my shoulder for the lane change, but I saw you in the glass. Just a flicker of a shadow as the city limits pass. I reached to change the station, find a song you used to hate. Then I realized I'm driving through a town that's far too late. The seat is pushed back further, just the way you liked it said. I haven't had the heart to move the headrest over yet. The air conditioning is humming, but the car is way too cold. I'm whispering to silence about stories we had told. My right hand's on the console, searching for a palm to find, but I'm just gripping leather and the ghost of what's behind. There's a ghost in the passenger seat, a weight that isn't there. I'm talking to the dashboard and I'm breathing in your air. I take the long way home just to keep the engine hot, pretending you're still sleeping in that empty, hollow spot. The map says I am moving, but I'm parked upon the street with a memory for a witness and a ghost in the passenger seat. Pulled into the lot before I remembered you're the piece of me I haven't got. The sunlight's hitting different on the fabric of the chair, highlighting the absence of the girl who used to care. I'm dodging every pothole like I'm worried you might wait, while my hands are turning white from every turn I have to take. Are you buckled in for safety? Are you watching for the signs? Or am I just a madman crossing over double lines? I'm terrified to pull over, terrified to stop the car, because if I turn the engine off, I'll remember where you are. Yeah, there's a ghost in the passenger seat, a weight that isn't there. I'm talking to the dashboard and I'm breathing in your air. I take the long way home just to keep the engine hot, pretending you're still sleeping in that empty, hollow spot. The map says I am moving, but I'm parked upon the street with a memory for a witness and a ghost in the passenger seat. Turn the keys, kill the light. Welcome to the driveway, welcome to the night. You're not there, you're never there. The engine's humming low in the 2286 night. I'm chasing down the white lines in the flicker of the light. I left our apartment with the key stand, and a map of a future that didn't go as planned. I thought if I drove until the sky turned to blue, I could outrun the ghost of the me that was with you. But the further I go, the more the silence starts to ring, and I'm realizing distance doesn't change a single thing. The radio is static, the heater's blowing cold. I'm carrying a story that I never should have told. I'm looking for a sunrise in a rearview mirror haze, lost in the wreckage of our better, brighter days. Now I'm halfway to Memphis, and I'm falling apart, with a gas tank that's full and a hollow in my heart. I'm halfway to nowhere, I'm halfway to gone, but I'm still holding on to the ghost of the dawn. I could turn the car around, I could head back to the start, but I'm halfway to Memphis with a severed heart. Yeah, I'm halfway to leaving, but I'm still missing you. I pulled into a diner just to wash away the grit, but I saw your favorite order and I couldn't handle it. The waitress asked if I was fine, I told her just the road, while I felt the crushing weight of an impossible load. You're probably sleeping in the bed we used to share, without a single worry, without a single care, while I'm 100 miles in and 1,000 miles out, drowning in the rhythm of a permanent doubt. Memphis won't save me, and the highway won't heal the jagged silver edges of the way that I feel. I'm just trading one silence for a different kind of noise, in the wake of the ending of our broken, quiet joys. Now I'm halfway to Memphis, and I'm falling apart, with a gas tank that's full and a hollow in my heart. I'm halfway to nowhere, I'm halfway to gone, but I'm still holding on to the ghost of the dawn. I could turn the car around, I could head back to the start, but I'm halfway to Memphis with a severed heart. Yeah, I'm halfway to leaving, but I'm still missing you. Just keep driving. Halfway to Memphis. I'm staring at the plaster where your picture used to hang. The echo of the hammer was the last song that we sang. Now there there's just a jagged crater in the middle of the wall, a hollow little monument to the way we had to fall. I tried to patch the surface, tried to sand away the grit, but I can't find a spackle that can make the pieces fit. Every indentation is a word I should have said. Every crack is a reminder of the way that I behaved. It's not just the drywall that's starting to give in, it's the structure of the life we were supposed to live in. There are holes in the sheetrock, there are gaps in the frame. I'm living in a skeleton that doesn't have a name. You can hide it with a canvas, you can paint it eggshell white, but I still see the damage in the middle of the night. It's a structural failure, a heart torn apart, just a house full of holes in the sheetrock and my heart. I remember when we painted this, we laughed about the mess. Now I'm counting every blemish as a measure of the stress I put my fist through forever on a Tuesday afternoon, and the dust is still settling in our empty living room. The insulation showing like a wound that's open wide, exposing all the ugly things I tried so hard to hide. They say home is where the heart is, but my heart is on the floor, mixed in with the debris by the hinges of the door. I'm a tenant in a ruin, I'm a ghost in my own skin, trying to keep the outside from finally leaking in. There are holes in the sheetrock, there are gaps in the frame. I'm living in a skeleton that doesn't have a name. You can hide it with a canvas, you can paint it eggshell white, but I still see the damage in the middle of the night. It's a structural failure, a heart torn apart, just a house full of holes in the sheetrock and my heart. Ooh. Sweep the dust into a pile, throw the keys into the hall. I'm just another shadow on a broken, crumbling wall, just holes, nothing but holes. I promised I was clean, withdrawal was done, that I'd stepped out from the shadows and back into the sun. But the silence in this kitchen is a trigger I can't dodge, and your memory's a ghost that's taken up a permanent lodge. I tried the meetings and the mantras, tried to walk a straighter line, but I'm hooked on a feeling that used to be mine. The relapse didn't happen with a needle or a glass. It happened when I let the first I miss you finally pass. Now I'm spiraling downward, losing every bit of ground, searching for a high that can't ever be found. Honey, I'm using again. I'm back on the us. I'm snorting the memories and the settling dust. I'm mainlining whispers of the way we used to be, letting the overdose of you take over me. I know it's a poison, I know it's a sin, but honey, I'm using. I let you back in. I'm chasing the dragon of a Tuesday in July, when the world was still honest and we didn't have to lie. I've got your old sweatshirt pressed against my face, my fix for the evening in this cold and empty space. They say addiction is a disease of the lonely and the lost, and I'm paying the price, no matter the cost. There's no rehab for a heartbreak, no detox for a soul that's given up the steering wheel and lost all its control. I'm trembling and I'm aching, I'm begging for a dose of the girl who used to love me, or at least her heavy ghost. Honey, I'm using again. I'm back on the us. I'm snorting the memories and the settling dust. I'm mainlining whispers of the way we used to be, letting the overdose of you take over me. I know it's a poison, I know it's a sin, but honey, I'm using. I let you back in. Just one more time, then I'll put it away. That's the lie that I tell myself every single day. I'm hooked and I'm going down. Looked in the mirror at the break of dawn and realized the version of me you loved is gone. I used to have a spark and a steady hand before you left me stranded in this barren land. The gentle dreamer with the quiet pride was the first casualty of that final ride. It wasn't a weapon, it wasn't a crime, just the erosion of loss in the passage of time. You took the blueprint and you tore the page, leaving a ghost in an empty cage. The heartbreak finally killed the man I was. It burned the future just because I'm standing in the ashes of a former life, cut to the bone by a memory knife. The one you knew was faded into gray. Yeah, your goodbye killed the man today. I try to laugh, but the sound is hollow and strange, like a house that's forgotten its interchange. The ambition is cold and the color is pale, just a rudderless ship with a shattered sail. I'm wearing his clothes, I'm using his name, but the blood in these veins doesn't feel the same as their resurrection for a soul this tired. A spark to be found where the fire expired. I'm haunted by the stranger I used to be before you erase the best of me. Yeah, the heartbreak finally killed the man I was. It burned the future just because I'm standing in the ashes of a former life, cut to the bone by a memory knife. The one you knew was faded into gray. Yeah, your goodbye killed the man today. Rest in peace to the heart that trusted. Now it's just iron and heavy rust. He's buried deep beneath the pain, never walking in the sun again. He's gone. You killed the man. I watched your taillights played into the fog, like a closing chapter or a final monologue. You made it look simple, just a turn of the key, a clean disconnection from the gravity of me. You didn't stop, you didn't look back, you just left your shadow on this empty driveway track. say the exit is the hardest bridge to cross, that you're miles away while I'm telling the loss. You got the motion, the wind, and the road, while I'm stuck here carrying the weight of the load. 'Cause leave is the easy part, it's the staying that kills, it's the quiet that winds over the windowsills, it's the waking up lonely and reaching for air, finding nothing but silence where you used to be there. Yeah, you walked out the door and you played your part, but darling, leaving's the easy part. Now I'm the curator of a museum of us, brushing the memories from the settling dust. I'm the one navigating the ghost in the hall, and the how are you doing calls from people we know. You got the freedom of a fresh coat of paint, while I'm sitting here becoming a patron of Can. You took the suitcase, you took the car, you took the sun and threw it so far, but I'm left with the